The other day I made a video about this fake moral outrage. Motherboard wrote this article you can see here about Red Dead Redemption 2 players are excited to attack and kill feminists in the game. Because some random YouTuber, it had a decent following, so maybe random isn't the right word, but a YouTuber made a video where he punched a suffragette in the face. Yes, that's a video game. That's a Rockstar video game. In GTA, you can do way worse. You can do substantially worse, which they point out in this article. I feel like this is fake feminist outrage because the idea that look, they're pointing out that this guy made a video where he punches feminists. Okay, and? Right? There's tons of videos on YouTube of a whole bunch of really bad things. Mods people make, and I mean, look, the point of the game, you can kill anybody. You can do that in Fallout, you can do that in other games. So when they post this outrage about it, I just don't believe they're being serious. Because they even acknowledge in this article that since GTA 3 came out, you could do really messed up things. Like you could actually pick up hookers and then kill them, right? And people did that. And those videos are all over the internet. And nobody cares. Why then do they care about this? Well, I'll tell you what happens. They make this article. YouTube actually bans the dude. So this story is from I've never heard of this outlet Cog Connected, but the story is so breaking that there's very little from other news outlets about it. YouTuber banned for hateful feminist murder in Red Dead Redemption 2. At least he didn't get a bounty. Some of the best games allow freedom of choice, granting players the agency to make meaningful decisions. Our latest example is Red Dead Redemption 2, an open world filled with realistic interactions, activities, and events. If you partake in murder, then you suffer a loss of honor and possible bounty on your head. If you kill feminists and glorify the act on YouTube, you get banned. Consequences. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game set in an era before women could vote in the US. As such, it includes many suffragettes, women who fought for a voice in government. In retaliation to liberals of the modern day, or as a perverted way to vent frustration, YouTuber Shirako uploaded videos of his character brutally killing, beating, and otherwise harming female NPCs. Just about every header carries the term feminist alongside some awful deed. Several videos later, he was banned for violating YouTube's terms of service. Now he says in retaliation to liberals or as a perverted way to vent frustration, is wrong. I'll tell you why this guy did it. It was something funny that was kind of silly that people positively reacted to. And so he put a clip on his YouTube channel because he was streaming, so he uploaded a clip of it. People responded really well, got like 1 million views. He made another video. It got 600,000 views. And he said, wow, people seem to really like it when I do this. So he made more. And then apparently, YouTube bans him. He got Thanos off of YouTube. Shirako had about 500k subs when his channel was taken down, which may be why he decided to fight YouTube on the matter. According to him, you spend the entire games murdering men and no one cares. Punch a woman and you get banned. Are you out of your mind? And then he appealed to other YouTubers for help. Therefore, we can probably expect more videos about this terrible decision, like this one. You know, this guy, he's really cynical. I don't know who this Mario Brash is, but we can see that Shirako uploaded several. He's got, dropping feminist to hell. He's got annoying feminist gives up. He's got annoying feminist, alligator, throwing her in train tracks. People were responding decently well to these videos. He was getting a ton of traffic. Well, YouTube didn't respond well, so they banned him. As you can see, Shirako does more than just punch a woman in his videos. A report from Motherboard shows us the kind of viewers he rallied, which created something dank or typical out of the comment section. Dank, that's a weird word. It means like dark and wet. While you can argue that the actions are relegated to a game and do no harm, the message created a bubble of hate that YouTube does not tolerate. That bubble has burst. This article is ridiculous. What are you doing, dude? This is a nonsense article. But it does point out what happened, and so I've got Shirako's tweets here. YouTube closed my channel, because I killed a feminist NPC in Red Dead Redemption 2. They said it promoted violence. And look at that. Twitter even has a little icon for the hashtag. You spend the entire games murdering men and no one cares, punch a woman and you get banned. Are you out of your mind? Hopefully one of you guys help out, need more eyes on this. And he says Boogie, H3H3, and Keemstar. Someone asked him, can't you do something about it? And he says, well, unless YouTube gets hit with big numbers of people requesting them to review their decision, this might take a while to fix as they are slow in replying. And then he said, someone asked him, can you provide the email in question? Appropriate info redacted. They specifically indicate the reason in the email, and it would go a long way to back up your story and allow pressure to be put on YouTube. Because here's the thing. It's his word right now. This is why he got banned, and he only got like 1 warning for 1 video. I think it's ridiculous he got any warnings, right? But this is just his word. For all we know, something else happened. I have no idea. He says, violation of community guidelines. Apparently it promotes violence. Blowing a man's head off with a shotgun is fine, though. You can do that in the game. You absolutely can. Someone asked him, They closed it after just one strike. Someone responded. He remixed that one video, I think, and uploaded 2 other of a similar nature. Shirako said they only notified me when one video being taken down and then email saying bye-bye, basically. So you've got this huge thread, and it's essentially what people are talking about, right? So here's what I did. I went onto YouTube, and I typed in GTA Kill Cops. And yeah, that's literally what the game is. I mean, here's a video where a dude is killing everyone, goofing around in GTA. Like, the basis of Rockstar games is an open world where there's some kind of wanted level or bounty. Red Dead Redemption is certainly no exception. He made a video where he started harming an NPC. It's a video game. It's not real life. And here's what's really crazy. YouTube, if this is true, that YouTube's claiming it promoted violence, you know what that means? The question that has been on everyone's mind: do video games promote real-world violence? YouTube seems to think so, even though most data suggests it doesn't. In fact, when I did the video about this the other day, there are actually some articles I looked up that said that people reduce stress by taking it out in video games. You get angry, you go on a video game, you go on a rampage, and then you feel better. Because it's not real. It's meant to be a game. And the fact that YouTube doesn't care about all of these other instances, or the fact that you've literally got what looks like a cop banging a centaur of some sort, I don't know what this is. And it's fine. All of this is fine. Here's one where a woman's being cut in half with a chainsaw, and this one's got 500,000 views. This is why I'm going to say this right now. I'm not entirely convinced dude was taken down due to the videos he made about Red Dead Redemption. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, because the dude's videos are down. We can actually go to this guy's Twitter account, and I wanted to check, so he's got this tweet right here: Red Dead Redemption 2, man drowns in crap. Yeah, he made a bunch of these videos, but when you play it, video unavailable. The video is no longer available because the YouTube account associated with this video has been terminated. I can't imagine there was anything else that he did that would have got him banned, because this is the high-profile thing he was doing. He had a large account, so I'm acting on the assumption this is true. But again, I think it's fair to say take it with a grain of salt. This is not absolute. It's hard to confirm these things. We'll see what happens. We'll see if there's more reporting on it. But think about what this means if it is true. That, can they even make GTA at this point? What about Fallout 76, right? If you're not familiar, Fallout 76, open world Fallout game, post-apocalyptic. You can actually harm other real players. Is that not worse if you make videos where you go around killing the other players? What's the point of a video game if people are going to make moral outrage articles about the fact that someone did something in a game when they're absolutely not going to talk about what GTA has been for a decade or longer? GTA's been around forever. I remember when I was a little kid, when it was an overhead game, you can go around doing these things. And people did actually complain about it. People have been complaining about video games causing violence forever, and there's very little data to suggest that's the case. That's my understanding. And I could be wrong, but I looked at a bunch of stories, I just don't see it. I could pull up any one of these videos where it's literally just like, let's just jump to a random point in this video. Okay, you can literally crash planes into buildings. Well, I don't want to watch this. Let's look at the more brutal one where you've got the guy cutting the woman in half. It says Jason Killing Spree Mod. Oh, okay. You can play as Jason. This guy's streaming like normal, and you can go around. Let's try and find oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. Did I miss it? Yep. This video has 500,000 views. YouTube allows this. Overwhelmingly liked. This is normal. This is what video games are. If YouTube's going to start taking down channels because someone made a handful of videos that were offensive, then what is YouTube even at this point? Man, I gotta say, people build their careers on YouTube because YouTube says you can do it. They try and advocate for you to be a YouTuber. They have programs, they have classes. Why should I feel comfortable about being a YouTuber, making content on multiple channels, if YouTube seems to arbitrarily take people's channels down? This isn't the most high-profile channel takedown even the past week. There was a Wall Street Journal story about, I'm not too familiar with who the guy is, the Ralph Retort or something. This guy had a live stream channel, and because it was politically incorrect, to a rather extreme degree in some circumstances, they just banned all of his channels. So what happens? If I make a video saying something about the president, something about news, what if this video is considered offensive because I'm acting in defense of free speech in video games, so then an article gets written about Tim Pool, he does all these things, and then boom, deleted. We're already seeing, think tanks and nonprofits and journalists desperately trying to put out articles to smear YouTubers, and YouTube just says, you know what, fine, deleted. That's why I really think this is true. I think this guy was deleted for this, because this story went viral. And you know what? Partly, the only reason any of this got attention, the only reason people are sharing this news is because Motherboard complained about it. If they didn't say anything, no one would care, and it would be just like every single other video on YouTube of people committing atrocities in a Rockstar video game. What do they think video games are? What do you think you do when you are playing Destiny and you have a shotgun and you're shooting people? Right? Your other players in the Crucible, whatever you play. Games are violent. YouTube has taken the stance that video games do promote violence. If this is true, I'm trying to take it with a grain of salt. But anyway, I gotta say, it's really frustrating. This kind of stuff really bothers me. There you go. We'll see if there's more reporting. If something comes out, it turns out not to be true, then I'll do an update. But for the time being, I've got more videos coming up on this channel in just a few minutes. So there you have it. The moral outrage. It continues. Stick around. Another video coming up in just a few minutes.